Have you ever had an itch you just couldn't explain? An itch that lingers no matter what you do. As we get older, our bodies start speaking to us in quieter, subtler ways. Sometimes it's a strange twinge, a bruise that appears out of nowhere, or a brief shortness of breath. But one of the most overlooked signals is persistent itching. Today, doctors are warning that itching in certain specific spots could be an early red flag for something far more serious. In this video, we'll uncover 5 specific areas where persistent itching has been linked to serious health conditions like heart disease or cancer, often showing up a year or more before a diagnosis. From subtle clues on your back to strange discomfort in your legs, every sign we're about to explore may hold deeper meaning than you realize. Of course, not every itch is cause for concern, but if the itching occurs in these particular locations, and if it lingers or is combined with other symptoms, it deserves a closer look. I encourage you to stay with me until the end of this video. The information you hear today might help you recognize a warning sign, not just in yourself, but in someone you love. And catching it early could be truly life-changing. Now, let's dive in. Number 1. Itching on the upper back. One of the earliest and most overlooked signs is a persistent itch on the upper back, particularly between the shoulder blades or just beneath the neckline. Many older adults chalk it up to dry skin or irritation from clothing, but doctors say there may be a deeper issue at play. The upper back shares nerve pathways with critical internal organs like the liver, gallbladder, and pancreas. When something starts to go wrong, such as bile duct obstruction or early liver damage, it can trigger a condition known as cholestatic pruritus. In simple terms, when bile builds up where it shouldn't, your body sends a signal. That signal isn't always pain or fatigue. Sometimes it's just itching. This itch tends to feel deep beneath the skin, not something you can easily scratch away. Often there's no visible rash, making it easy to dismiss or overlook. If the itch lingers for weeks, worsens at night, or doesn't respond to skin creams or soaps, it's a signal you shouldn't ignore. Take Robert's story, for example. Robert, age 74, noticed an odd, persistent itch under his shoulder blade. He tried everything, changing soaps, switching detergents, using fancy lotions, but nothing helped. Finally, his doctor ordered blood tests and imaging scans. They discovered early-stage bile duct cancer. Because Robert listened to his body, they caught it early enough to treat. That itch may very well have saved his life. Doctors explain that when internal organs like the liver or pancreas are in distress, they often send referred signals to the skin through sensory nerves. And the upper back is a hot spot for this communication. So if you have a deep, nagging itch in this area that just won't go away, don't wait. Talk to your healthcare provider. A simple liver enzyme test or ultrasound could make a world of difference. Remember, an itch isn't always just an itch. Sometimes it's your body asking for help. Number 2. Itching on the lower legs. If you've noticed a persistent itch around your shins or ankles, it's easy to blame dry skin, the weather, or a soap allergy. But doctors caution that chronic itching in the lower legs can sometimes point to a more serious underlying problem: poor circulation or early signs of heart disease. As we age, our circulation naturally slows, especially to the lower parts of the body. The legs, being farthest from the heart, are often the first place to show signs of vascular trouble. When blood doesn't flow efficiently, it can cause a buildup of waste products in the skin. And one of the first reactions, itching. There may be no rash, no swelling, no visible sign, just that stubborn, hard-to-ignore itch that sometimes gets worse at night. Take Carol's story. At 78 years old, Carol's lower legs itched constantly for 6 months. She tried every lotion, switched to natural soaps, even changed her laundry detergent. But nothing worked. Finally, during a routine checkup, doctors discovered early congestive heart failure. Her heart wasn't pumping blood efficiently, and her circulation had quietly begun to suffer, a condition that her itching legs had tried to warn her about. Poor circulation doesn't just cause swelling or fatigue. It deprives the skin of oxygen and nutrients, making it drier, more sensitive, and more reactive. This type of itch can also be connected to conditions like peripheral artery disease, PAD, kidney disease, diabetes, or chronic venous insufficiency. Signs to watch for, along with leg itching, include coldness in the legs or feet, numbness or tingling weakness, color changes in the skin, sores or ulcers that heal slowly. If any of these symptoms sound familiar, don't wait. A simple circulation check, blood pressure screening, or heart evaluation could reveal what's going on beneath the surface. Don't just reach for another bottle of lotion. Reach for answers. If you're still watching and finding these insights valuable, type number 2 in the comments below. And if you haven't already, be sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you don't miss more videos that can help protect your health. Now, let's move forward to the next warning sign. As we get older, our bodies speak in quieter ways. Sometimes it's a twinge, a bruise that shows up out of nowhere, or a sudden shortness of breath. But one signal often gets overlooked: persistent itching. Doctors are now warning that certain types of itching in very specific spots could be an early red flag for something far more serious. In this video, we'll reveal 5 spots where older adults often experience itching up to a year before serious illnesses like heart disease or cancer are diagnosed. From subtle clues on your back to discomfort in your legs, each sign we're about to explore may hold more meaning than you think. Now, not every itch is a cause for concern. But if it lingers without reason or comes alongside other subtle symptoms, it deserves a closer look. And I want you to stay with me until the end of this video, because you might not only recognize these signs in yourself, but you could catch something early in someone you love. That understanding could be life-changing. Let's begin. Number 1. Itching on the upper back. One of the earliest and most overlooked warning signs is persistent itching right between the shoulder blades or just beneath the neckline. Many older adults chalk it up to dry skin or irritation from clothing, but often something deeper is going on. The upper back is closely tied to internal organs like the liver, gallbladder, and pancreas. When these organs aren't functioning properly, especially when bile ducts are obstructed or the liver begins to accumulate damage, it can trigger a condition called cholestatic pruritus. In simple terms, when bile builds up where it shouldn't, your body sends a message. And sometimes that message is itching, not pain or fatigue. This itch tends to feel deep under the skin, not surface level. Come and go, often worsening at night. Show no rash or visible irritation. Older adults diagnosed with liver or pancreatic problems often recall having this kind of itch months before any major diagnosis. Take Robert, a 74-year-old man who felt a stubborn itch under his shoulder blade. No lotion, soap, or detergent change helped. Blood tests and imaging finally revealed early-stage bile duct cancer, caught in time for treatment. The reason? Sensory nerves in the back are closely tied to these internal organs. When there's trouble inside, the skin there feels it first. If you notice an itch in this area that doesn't respond to creams and has no obvious cause, talk to your doctor. A simple liver enzyme test or scan could make all the difference. Number 2. Itching on the lower legs. If you've noticed a nagging itch around your shins or ankles, it might seem harmless, but it can sometimes be a signal of reduced blood flow or early-stage heart issues. As we age, our circulation naturally slows down, and the lower legs, being farthest from the heart, are often the first to show it. Poor blood flow leads to a buildup of waste products in the skin, and one of the body's first responses is itching. Key things to watch for: no rash, redness, or swelling, just persistent itchiness. Worsens at night, when circulation slows further. Resistant to creams or antihistamines. Carol, a 78-year-old woman, experienced constant itching on her legs for 6 months. Nothing helped. During a routine checkup, doctors discovered early-stage congestive heart failure. Itching on the lower legs can also hint at peripheral artery disease, diabetes, chronic venous insufficiency. If you notice your lower legs itching along with coldness, numbness, or skin color changes, don't ignore it. Speak to your doctor. A circulation test or heart check could catch a serious issue early. If you're finding this video valuable so far, comment number 2 below to let me know you're still with me. And don't forget to subscribe for more helpful health insights. Number 3. Itching on the chest and upper arms. When itching strikes your chest or upper arms, especially without any visible rash, it's easy to blame the weather, aging skin, or laundry products. But persistent, deep-seated itching in these areas can sometimes be an early sign of internal cancers, like lymphoma. Here's why. As cancerous cells grow, the immune system releases chemicals like cytokines and histamines that irritate the skin's nerve endings, long before more obvious symptoms show up. This itch often comes and goes, feels internal, and worsens at night or after a warm shower. It rarely affects the hands or face. It concentrates around dense lymph node areas, like the chest and underarms. Harold, an 81-year-old from Oregon, had persistent itching on his chest and upper arms, along with mild fatigue. Tests later revealed early-stage Hodgkin lymphoma, caught early enough for successful treatment. If you notice deep, persistent itching in these areas, especially with fatigue, night sweats, or weight loss, talk to your doctor. Simple blood work and a physical exam can go a long way. Remember, your body whispers before it shouts. Learning to listen can save your life. Number 4. Itchings on the scalp. An itchy scalp is common, but persistent itching without dandruff or visible irritation can hint at deeper problems. Your scalp is packed with nerve endings and blood vessels. If something shifts internally, like with kidney disease or thyroid issues, the scalp often feels it first. Here's what happens. Poor kidney function means toxins build up in the blood, irritating nerve endings. Thyroid imbalance throws off the skin's moisture and the nerve responses. This itch feels deep, not surface level. Worsens at night or after showers. Doesn't respond to shampoos, conditioners, or skin treatments. Eileen, 76, battled an itchy scalp for months. Only after full blood work revealed kidney problems did she realize it had been an early warning. If your scalp itches persistently and nothing external explains it, ask your doctor about checking kidney and thyroid function. If you're still here, comment number 4 below. I love hearing your feedback. Number 5. Itching on the palms and soles. Itching on your palms or soles, without a rash or clear cause, can be a hidden sign of diabetes, liver issues, or even nerve damage. These areas are densely packed with nerves, blood vessels, and sweat glands. And when metabolism, blood sugar, or nervous system health shifts, they often show it first. This itch feels electric or like something is crawling under the skin, worsens at night or after activity, doesn't respond to creams or antihistamines. George, an 80-year-old managing his diabetes, developed intense foot itching. Tests revealed his blood sugar had silently risen, starting to damage his nerves. Besides diabetes, bile buildup from liver problems can also cause itching in these areas. If palm or sole itching is persistent, frequent, and comes with fatigue, thirst, tingling, or weight changes, get checked. Final thoughts. As we age, it's easy to dismiss small discomforts like itching, but your body often speaks quietly before it screams for help. Persistent, unexplained itching could be your first clue about deeper issues, from liver problems to heart disease to early-stage cancers. The key is to notice the patterns, trust your instincts, speak up when something feels off. Taking action early can mean the difference between a simple treatment and a major health battle. We'd love to hear from you. Comment below with one thing you learned today and how you plan to use it. If you found this video helpful, please like, subscribe, and share. Your support helps us keep creating content that informs and inspires. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.